Hello guys! Welcome to the first lesson of the course LinkedIn Marketing Hero. In this lesson, we're going to talk about what LinkedIn is. LinkedIn was founded on December 28, 2002 by Reid Hoffman. The site officially launched on May 5, 2003. In August 2004, LinkedIn reached its first million subscribers. It was only on March 2006 that LinkedIn became profitable. In February 2008, LinkedIn made it possible to access its platform on mobile phones. It was in January 2011 that LinkedIn opened its doors for an initial public offering. Microsoft purchased LinkedIn back in December 2016 for $26.4 billion, and it's considered as Microsoft's most expensive acquisition. Since then, LinkedIn had over 600 million members all over the world. First, let's talk about what is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social media network that is built for professionals like job seekers, business owners, professionals who are marketing their skills or business online. It is not Facebook, so you don't interact with your family and friends on LinkedIn. What you can do instead is build your social network. You are going to connect with your colleagues or with the professionals you have worked with earlier, people you are working with today, and people you can work with in the future. So LinkedIn is a great way to build a personal brand for yourself, for your company, creating new connections for future career or business opportunities, partnerships, and customers. LinkedIn has emerged as one of the most popular social media networking sites today. Back when they had just started, people did not approve of its features of separating the personal to the professional side of an individual. People are too caught up with the idea that social media is about connecting with people, sharing their personal lives. Today, LinkedIn has been the premier platform for professional communication and career seekers to connect with people online. It might even replace job agencies, since it is mostly used nowadays by companies helping employers find the right candidate for their job vacancies. LinkedIn has also helped many small businesses to connect with new and old customers to update them with the latest news of their business. Now you know what LinkedIn is, we can now proceed to the next topic of comparing LinkedIn with other social media platforms today, which is Facebook and Twitter. See you there! Hi guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about the difference between LinkedIn with Facebook and Twitter. Social media platforms today have different purposes and features. Some are available to one and some are not. You must be aware that each one may be approached differently from one another. Let's talk about Facebook and Twitter and see how it's different from LinkedIn. Facebook is one of the top popular social media platforms in business and mostly personal branding. Anyone can make a Facebook profile to share photos, their stories, and their social life to anyone who is included in their friends list. People who follow you can engage through likes, comments, or shares, while LinkedIn is a social network for business and not for personal engagements with family and friends. You use LinkedIn for connecting with your colleagues related to your professional career. You also maintain your professional status in your LinkedIn profile. In Facebook groups, people share their personal opinions and they do not mind if these are negative or positive opinions about any topic. In LinkedIn groups, people maintain a professional and positive work-related opinions and experiences in their engagements. Both Facebook and LinkedIn have advertisements. In Facebook, your target market is larger than in LinkedIn because there are more users who use Facebook, which is 2 billion, than in LinkedIn, which is 600 million. You can use LinkedIn for a professional and targeted lead generation, while you can use Facebook for consumer brand awareness and engagement. Now let's talk about Twitter. Twitter is a great platform for broadcasting interesting topics or news that anyone can see and you can follow anyone you want. It allows only 280 characters as tweets. You have to make the most out of a short catchy tweet so that people will retweet, engage, and follow you. In your profile, you can use a tagline that describes who you are and what your brand is. LinkedIn is the platform for showing your expertise and connecting with other business professionals related to your career. You cannot follow anyone you want. You need to know someone professionally before they can accept and connect with you. In your profile, you make use of your headline and a description of who you are, what you do, and who your previous clients were. Your profile is your social proof and must be tailored like an improved resume. Connecting with people. In Twitter, you can search for and connect easily with people who might be your target market using hashtags, especially if these people are not aware that your product or service exists. You just need to look at what hashtags these people use. It might also show what their interests are. You may even search for your competitors and might stumble into bad reviews of their customers, and that is your opportunity to engage and offer a service that might help with their problem. Doing so will help you increase the number of your contacts and future customers as well. In LinkedIn, you may also use hashtags for targeting and searching for people who use them. You can post more than 280 characters to create valuable content. Using hashtags in your post will help your content reach more audience. Your goal is to make people engage, and after that, you can build a connection with them and make a personal invitation before you connect. Also, to send a message to someone outside your network, you have to pay for the premium account. Getting leads. Twitter has Twitter lists, and users have the ability to organize group of Twitter users based on interests, industry, and friends. It's also a way of collecting leads. LinkedIn has groups where you can meet new people with the same interest and post content that is engaging with these groups, thus landing your target market from there. Now you know the difference of LinkedIn with Facebook and Twitter. We can now proceed to the next topic. What can you use LinkedIn for? See you there! Hi guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about what you can use LinkedIn for. LinkedIn can be used to create new connections and expand your professional network. You can search for the people you know in your professional career and connect with them. They could be your colleagues you have worked with and your employer. LinkedIn can be used by professionals to look for a job. Job seekers can optimize their LinkedIn profile and showcase their skills or credentials to attract potential employers. Your professional connections can endorse the skills that you include in your profile by using the job section that match their expertise. From there, they can apply for the job posting and submit their resume and cover letter. Companies can create their profile to show what they can offer, connect with potential business partners, and find a suitable applicant for their career opportunities. They can post a job in the job section of LinkedIn and attract more applicants to apply in their job post. Also, using the advanced search tools, recruiters can find a good match of potential candidates to their specific keywords related to the job position. Business owners can use LinkedIn to help them promote their products or services through their business page. Building a good profile for your business page is as important as building a good profile for your personal LinkedIn account. You must create valuable content that is engaging with potential customers. Doing so will gain their trust with your brand and allow you to connect with them. You can join groups on LinkedIn with members having similar fields of expertise, job, skills, and discuss topics that could engage everyone in the group. It helps everyone as they learn from each other's advice and sharing of experience. You can learn about the latest news and updates of the business world in LinkedIn. You can read and comment on the articles posted in this section. To sum up, you may use LinkedIn if you are expanding your professional network connection, transitioning to a new career, looking for new employees, looking for career advice from similar professionals, promoting your products or services, or gaining access to the latest business news. Hello guys! Welcome to the second chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, where we are going to start building your LinkedIn profile. By the end of this chapter, you will learn how you can complete and optimize your profile making it stand out and attract possible new professional connections for future opportunities. In this first lesson, I'm going to show you how to create your LinkedIn profile. Let's try to create a new LinkedIn profile. Go to linkedin.com and click the Join Now button to create a new account. Enter the details and click Agree and Join. Once you have an account, sign in. Now you have successfully created your LinkedIn account. First, we have to make sure that our profile is complete. This is where you can input your data in your profile, including your first name and last name, headline, current position, education, your location, industry, and contact info. Let's start. Input your name, add a new position, then enter your job title. Employment type options are full-time, part-time, self-employed, freelance, contract, internship, or apprenticeship. Enter your company name and its location. Choose your start date and end date. Click Save. Now click this pencil icon. Next, we are going to add a new education. Enter your school name, your degree, field of study, start and end year. It's optional to input your grade, activities in societies, and description. It's good to include your activities here, showing what your interests are outside school. Once you're done, click Save. Next, let's choose our country, zip code, locations within this area, and the industry of our job role. Once you're done, click Save. Congratulations! You have completed the first step in creating your LinkedIn profile. In our next topic, we're going to talk about what to use in your LinkedIn photos. I'll see you there. Hello guys! Welcome to the second lesson of building your LinkedIn profile. In this lesson, we're going to talk about what to use in your LinkedIn photos. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Choose a professional attire. You have to make sure that what you wear is appropriate for your industry. Men could be in formal attire with a coat and tie or blazer for women. If you choose a semi-formal attire, it's better to wear your clothing with a collar or simply wear your work attire. Tip number 2. Smile. When having your photo taken, make sure to show off your teeth, but remember it should be natural. Tip number 3. Face front without tilting your head. Make sure your eyes are visible even if you're wearing your eyeglasses. Tip number 4. Your face must occupy 60% of the space. The photo to be captured should be taken from your head to your chest. Tips number 3 and 4 allows the viewer to have a preview of how they can interact with you face-to-face, which is open and inviting. Tip number 5. Choose a good background. It can be neutral, solid background, or against a painted wall to make it simple and elegant. Tip number 6. Pick a recent photo. Old pictures taken a few years back will look different from our latest picture. This is important especially if you're going to meet your potential client in person. If you don't have a recent photo, take the time to have your photo taken by your colleague or a professional photographer. That way, the lighting and the background is balanced for your profile photo. Do not use a selfie photo, a group picture, or a full body picture. The recommended size for your profile photo is 400 by 400. In your profile photo, you should be in your professional attire. You should be smiling and approachable to viewers. Your LinkedIn profile is more likely to be viewed by new professional connections if you apply these tips that I mentioned. Having a high quality and inviting professional photo can generate more connection requests, which will help you expand your network connection on LinkedIn. Now that you have learned these tips for your profile photo, let's proceed to the next topic, writing a great headline for your profile. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about writing a great headline for your profile. Let's get started. Let's go to your LinkedIn profile. As you can see, the section below your name is your headline. Let's click this pencil icon. When you add your job position, automatically, LinkedIn makes it your default headline. It is one of the first few sections seen by anyone aside from your name and your profile picture. It's important to customize our headline to hook our potential new connections in viewing and staying in our profile. These new connections could be a potential business partner, client, customer, employer, or recruiter. When people search for a keyword in LinkedIn's search bar, your headline is part of the sections of your profile that will be searched if there's a match with that keyword. If you're looking for a job, your headline should be the position that you are seeking to apply for and add keywords related to your field. Also, add a skill or expertise that makes your profile or summary SEO friendly. Make it unique. By adding specific keywords to your job title, you have the opportunity to be discovered by potential connections. They will notice that with all of the search results of profiles, your profile stands out. You are giving them a brief introduction of what you can do and what services you can offer them. Here are some example headlines. These headline examples show expertise and specialty. Social media manager specializing in Facebook and Instagram content. Graphic artist with a strong Adobe Photoshop background. Next, these headline examples show you what you can offer to small business or companies. SEO specialist helping companies drive traffic and leads by producing hyper-creative taught content. Marketing specialist focused on converting traffic into customers using Facebook ads. These headline examples show your multiple titles you want to showcase to attract people. Business coach, speaker, entrepreneur, senior content marketing consultant at LinkedIn, freelance writer, author. In LinkedIn, your headline will be seen by anyone not only by viewing your profile, but anywhere your name appears. Here are some sections where your headline is visible. In the comment section, your posts, recommendations, and the section People Also Viewed. Now that you have learned these tips for writing a great headline for your profile, let's proceed to the next topic, crafting your professional summary. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about crafting your professional summary. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile. As you can see here, this is the area where your summary can be seen by anyone who views your profile. Start with your summary with catchy sentences that will hook your viewers. You may notice that it only shows you a quick preview of about 3 lines of your summary unless you click See More. It is important that you craft your summary into simple readable lines. That way, the viewer can grasp what your summary is about in just a few seconds. Let's compare 2 different summaries. The first one is full of long paragraphs that are hard to read, while the second one is easier to read because of its paragraph containing a few sentences. Make room for spaces between paragraphs, as these will avoid straining the eyes of the viewer when they glance at your summary. Let's see an example. By looking at this summary, you could easily understand who this person is and what he had accomplished in his career. Add bullets. This can help in creating short phrases that highlights key points of your career. It's easier to understand than long paragraphs of your experience or expertise. Compose your summary in the first person. We are used to creating a resume subjective in the third person, but in LinkedIn, it's better if your summary is in the first person. Remember that you're writing about yourself in your summary and not for somebody else. This lets the reader view your summary as an interesting story about your career milestone. Include keywords related to your industry. Similar to headlines, LinkedIn will also include your summary in looking for a keyword that matches from anyone's keyword search. This will help strengthen your profile searchability. This image shows the number of people who viewed your profile and search appearances. Search appearances show you the keywords your searches used when your profile landed on the search results. Add media in your summary. Adding external documents, photos, sites, videos, or presentations that you have created that highlights your career is a good practice to include in your summary. It gives the viewer a visual impression of your accomplishments. You should write your summary like a brief narrative about the progress of your career, your interest and how you love what you do, what makes your profile stand out, what you can offer to companies, clients, or customers, or the opportunities that you are looking for. This will help your potential connections decide if they will contact you to conduct an interview and hire you or just connect with you for additional network. Now that you have learned these tips for crafting your professional summary, let's proceed to the next topic. Set up your custom LinkedIn profile URL. See you there! Welcome to the 5th lesson of building your LinkedIn profile. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to set up your custom LinkedIn profile URL. Let's get started. Log in to your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile, then click Edit Public Profile and URL. You will be directed to this Public Profile Settings page. On the right side, you will see this area where you can edit and personalize the URL for your profile. This URL is the current LinkedIn URL we have for our profile, which is automatically generated as we create our new LinkedIn profile. To change it, click this pencil icon. This is the part of the URL that you can modify. It's recommended to enter a URL that refers to your name if it's a personal profile, your brand if it's a business, and your company name if you're creating your business page. For this demonstration, we have started creating our personal LinkedIn profile, so the URL to add here should be our name. When you click refresh on your browser, you will see that your URL has been changed. That is how easy you can modify your LinkedIn URL. Customize your LinkedIn profile URL so that it will be your name, brand, or company that is at the end of the URL. It helps with your branding and it will be easier to remember too. I'll see you on the next topic, which is getting a recommendation on LinkedIn.
Hello guys! Welcome to the 6th lesson of building your LinkedIn profile. In this lesson, we're going to talk about getting recommendations on LinkedIn. Let's get started. Go to your LinkedIn profile. As we have just started to create our LinkedIn profile, we have no recommendations yet. What you can do is create connections first. Make a list of the names of your colleagues, your previous employer, or anyone who knows you professionally and have worked with before. Once you've created your list, search for them. Click their profile. On their profile, you may see the buttons Message and More. Click More. On the drop-down menu, choose Request for Recommendation. You will see a pop-up window asking you how do you know this person you're asking a recommendation from. Make sure that this person knows you professionally. Select the relationship, then select your position at the time you worked with this person. Click Next. Automatically, LinkedIn has a generic message for this recommendation. You can say, "Hello, I'm currently working on completing my LinkedIn profile. I would appreciate it if I get a short recommendation from you. If there's something that you want help with regarding your LinkedIn account, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Thanks in advance." That's an example personalized message, asking politely for a recommendation and not being too forward and pushy. Try to achieve getting 3 to 4 recommendations from your colleagues so that it's visible in your public profile. You may also try to give recommendations first to all of your colleagues. Doing so will allow you to receive your recommendation in return. As individuals, we tend to give back to people who have offered us help. You might be surprised how many recommendations you might get after giving recommendations first. So that is how you get recommendations on LinkedIn. Recommendations are a great social proof to validate your work experience, your skills, expertise from your previous job position or your previous clients. It also gives you a brief impression of the values that you have left within your clients, your colleagues, and your employer. When potential employers, customers, business partners see your recommendations, it opens new opportunities for you. So make sure to ask for recommendations in your LinkedIn profile the proper way. Now let's proceed to the next topic, selecting the right background picture. See you there!
Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about selecting the right background picture. Your background picture in your LinkedIn profile is as important as your profile picture. It is the biggest part of your profile that is seen first by anyone who would view your profile. It can also grab attention from a potential new network connection. There's a free website where you can look for a background picture dedicated to LinkedIn. Go to linkedinbackground.com and you will find tons of free images you can download for free. The size of the images here are already set for the recommended size for LinkedIn's background picture. Browse all the images from the different categories and choose the background picture you want to download. Once you have chosen an image, click on the image to download. Now that we have a background, let's upload it to our LinkedIn profile. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile. To change your background picture, click the pencil icon. This is the area where your background picture will appear. Click this pencil icon. As you can see, it displays the recommended size of the background picture we should use. Take note of that. Select the background picture for your LinkedIn profile. Click Apply, then Save. You have successfully added a background picture in your LinkedIn profile. Now we can proceed to the next topic, making it easier for people to reach out to you. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 8th lesson of building your LinkedIn profile. In this lesson, we are going to talk about making it easier for people to reach out to you. Log into your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile. To add a contact info, click the pencil icon. Scroll down until you see the contact info. Click the pencil icon here. This is your profile URL, and we have customized this link in our previous lesson. Click Add Website. You may add your website here if you have one and choose the type of website you own. If it's personal, company, blog, RSS feed, portfolio, others. You also have the option to remove the website when you click this link. Then add your phone number and choose from the drop-down menu if it's a home, work, or a mobile number. Input your address. This email address is the one that you use to register your account. Click Add Instant Messenger to add your IM account. You can add Skype, ICQ, Google Hangouts, QQ, and WeChat. You also have the option to remove an IM when you click this link. Then choose your birth month and day. As you click this link, you can choose the visibility of your birthday. Options are only you can see, your connections, your network up to 3 degrees away from you, or all LinkedIn members can see your birthday. Click Apply. On your dashboard, you will see the contact info link. When you click this, a pop-up menu will appear displaying your profile link, phone number, address, and email. Now it will be easier for people to reach out and contact you. We have finished the 2nd chapter. Now it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is building your network. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 3rd lesson of LinkedIn Marketing Hero. In this first lesson, we're going to talk about crafting your professional story. As we have discussed in the previous lessons, LinkedIn is a network for professionals, so you have to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is complete. It should show your journey as a professional from the time you have finished college to your job experiences until your present career. In your description, do not just copy-paste your skill work experiences, or anything that you have included in your resume. Make it more interesting by personalizing the content so that readers will be able to learn about your story. Your story could contain the information about some answers to the questions such as how you started out in college, how you got interested in the field that you have chosen, what are your roles in the jobs that you have experienced in the past, what is your vision, and what do you want to achieve. By including some answers to these questions will make your description more personal and interesting to read. Crafting your professional story is talking about yourself, your journey, and your future. Not only do you have to complete your profile, but you have to be active in posting content on LinkedIn. In creating your posts, you should talk about what you love about your work, your learnings, your perspective, and all of these posts should be connected with the professional work that you do. Your post should be a complete narrative about yourself, so that people will know that you are working towards being an expert. When people are looking for someone with your expertise, they would instantly remember you and come to you for help. Now that you have learned these tips about crafting your professional story, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is engaging and connecting with leaders in your niche. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about engaging and connecting with leaders in your niche. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. To look for leaders in LinkedIn that you can connect with, first identify your niche. Search for that keyword related to your niche in your LinkedIn search bar. Choose to find that word in people, then browse from all the search results of your chosen niche. Check their profile and choose someone who has 500 plus connections. Then click Connect. As you may notice, this person and I have one mutual group. When we try to click More, then click Chat, LinkedIn will not allow us to directly message this person. So instead, click Connect. Then add a note saying that we want to connect since we are of the same field and have a mutual group. Then click Done. This shows our invitation to this person was sent, and also our personalized note. Going back to their profile, the Connect button changed to Pending, so we have to wait until he accepts our invitation. You can also search in groups that you have joined, since these groups have similar interests and niche. Browse the group and look for a post from someone who could be an expert at this niche. Click their profile and check their connections. It's recommended to choose someone with 500 plus connections. As you can see, this person have 500 plus connections. Let's go back to their post. Comment on their post. Thank them for that valuable content that they have posted. Then like their post. After that, you can connect with that person. Going back to their profile, you can see that the Connect button became a chat button. Let's click it. Compose a message. Then click Send. Keep on repeating this until your network grows. You don't have to do it one day. Just be consistent in doing this every day. You will notice that one day, your profile will display that you have 500 plus connections. Now that we're done with the topic, engaging and connecting with leaders in your niche, now it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is joining and communicating in groups. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about joining and communicating in groups. Groups in LinkedIn have similar-minded people having the same interest or the same field of specialization. When you are a member of a group that is related to your work, you can engage within the members of the group as they could even give you tips or advice that could help you advance your career. When you're in a group of the same interests, you can also engage within the group by liking posts, posting comments on posts, and replying to comments of posts. By doing this, you will be seen by most of the members as an active individual in the group, giving valuable content to everyone. In this similar group, all of the members can network and help each other out. So let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile. You can use the search bar to browse groups. Find a group that you want to be a part of. Let's find a specific group related to our niche. Now click this. This shows us the search results for the keyword we searched for. Choose a group. You can view the section below, such as the About This group, to get a preview of what this group is made for. Also, keep in mind the rules that this group imposes in order to stay being a member and not get kicked out of the group for violating the rules. As you can see, this group has over 43,000 professionals in this group. It's important to know that these number of professionals can also be one of your potential new connections to expand your network. Click Request to join. As you can see, there's a pop-up window saying that you have successfully sent the request to join this group. If you suddenly change your mind, you can easily withdraw your request as you click this Withdraw Request button. When you're already part of a group, you will see posts that members have posted. You can find posts that you can engage with. Like the post. Comment on the post or reply to the comments of other members. This way, you will let yourself be known and seen active in the group. Have conversations with other members as they already know you by engaging in the group. Groups are a great way to find people and will help you build and expand your network. Now it's time to proceed to the next topic, building connections by engaging on other people's posts. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about building connections by engaging on people's posts. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. This is your LinkedIn feed. Browse through your feed and find a post where you can engage. You can click like or choose among these icons such as celebrate, love, insightful, or curious. Then comment on the post. Type your comment and then click post. Now your comment is seen under that post. You can also share this post as you have learned it to be valuable to be seen by other people. So keep on doing this, then reply on comments that you think can start a beautiful conversation full of insights. You can also comment by asking for more information regarding a post. Doing this will allow the person who posted the content to know you more as you engage in their post. Also, the people who comments on the post can see you and learn a few things about you and from you, giving more value to the post. Later, you can follow up on a connection since the person who posted the content has seen you already as someone who was interested in his post. Now that you have built connections by engaging on people's posts, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is asking for introduction and leads. I'll see you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about asking for introductions and leads. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. Go to your profile. As you may notice in your profile, it displays how many connections you already have. When you click on this connections link, it will show you the list of first-level connections that you already have. At the end of each name, it displays the level of connection you have with this person. Let's choose one of our first-level connections. As we check her profile, this person has 500 plus connections. When we click this, it shows the list of people and the exact number of connections that this person has. This section showing the number of results could be your potential leads. All of these are the first-level connections of this person. And in relation to my network, it is my second-level connection. As you can see, it displays second at the end of each name. Browse the list of connection that this person has. Choose the person that you want to ask your first-level connection to introduce you to. Click on their name. In their profile, you will also see that this person is in your second-level connection. You may notice that you cannot access the connections that this person has. Now under Highlights, you will see that LinkedIn shows you how you and this person are connected with one mutual connection. Click this. Here's the person that we have chosen to browse her first-level connection. Click Chat. Now you can send a message to this person, telling her that you want to get introduced to one of her first-level connections. You can say, "Hello Karina, hope all is well for you. I just noticed that you are connected with someone who I could consult with related to work. Can you introduce me to Miss Angela Garcia? I know you are busy, so I created a draft message that you can copy and paste as you introduce me to her. So here's the message." Doing this draft message will make it easier for your connection to send this message to the person you want to get introduced to because she will no longer put a thought of what to say to that person. Now click send. Now let's take a look at third level connections and people outside your network. Click a name with a third level connection. On their profile, you can click connect. Then click add note. Write a note of how you know this person or inform them that since you are of the same field of specialty, you are inviting them to connect with you. Then click done. Doing this will make them more likely to connect with you. Now let's look at an example connection outside my network. As you can see, this person's name doesn't show if he's in my first, second, or third level connection. You can also click connect to ask for invitation to connect with this person. Then craft a personalized note. Then click done. If you want to send a chat or a message to a person within the second, third level, or outside your network, you need to have a premium account on LinkedIn. In this third level connections profile, click more. Then choose chat. You will see this pop-up window saying that with premium InMail, you can message anyone even if you're not connected. You can try premium for free and pay the fee later. That is how you ask for introductions and leads. Now it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is crafting content on LinkedIn. I'll see you there. Hello guys! Welcome to the fourth chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, which is crafting your content on LinkedIn. In this lesson, we're going to talk about your LinkedIn feed. Your LinkedIn feed shows you content and updates from your network, groups you are a member of, influencers, companies, interests, and hashtags you follow. You can even customize and manage the content that appears in your feed. Go to your profile. You will see your feed immediately once you log in. You can customize your feed any way you want. If you want to manage your feed preferences, click the three dots on any post. Click Improve My Feed. This shows you the recommended pages that are trending in your network, the hashtags trending in your network, and popular people in your area. Another way is to go to your settings menu by clicking on the Me icon. Then choose Settings and Privacy. Click the Account tab. Look for Site Preferences. Then click on Feed Preferences. This is also a list of recommended influencers, companies, or hashtags to follow. Going back to your feed, this area displays your name and heading, your number of connections, followers, recent activities, and the groups and hashtags you follow. These shortcuts will direct you to their specific URL. If you click on this group, you will be directed to the group page. If you click on this hashtag, you will be directed to the page with contents related to that hashtag. When you click this link, you can also sort or filter the content shown in your feed by the top updates or recent updates. This area of your feed is where you can post your own content or insights. When you click Start a Post, you will see this pop-up window where you can type in what you want to talk about, add hashtag, add images to share, add a video, or share a document from your drive. You can also customize the visibility of your post as public, anyone plus Twitter, connections only, group members you're in, then choose that group, or advanced settings, which you can turn on and off the comment section of your post. Once you're done, click Post. Your post will appear immediately on your feed and anyone who is in your network. By following influential people on LinkedIn, you will get valuable content directly on your feed. You will be able to learn from it and share it to your network. Give opinion about what you read and share some key points. The creator of that content will appreciate the reviews and opinions that were shared from their content, thus making yourself regularly seen from your network and the network of that content's publisher. Now that you have learned these tips about your LinkedIn feed, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is what is LinkedIn Pulse. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about what is LinkedIn Pulse. LinkedIn Pulse is an open platform for anybody who has a LinkedIn profile to create and post their own content or an article on LinkedIn's platform. It will generate articles and business news on your feed depending on your interests, that you tell LinkedIn. So you will only see the content the way you like it. On your LinkedIn feed, browse until you find content that shows on the top part, recommended for you. This is an article. As you can see, it has more than 2,000 reach and has 70 comments. When you click these 3 dots, you have the option to save the article, copy link to article, hide this post, unfollow trending articles, report this post, or improve my feed. Once you save it, you will see a pop-up window with the link of your saved articles. Let's click on this article. As you can see on the address bar, it has the word Pulse after the LinkedIn.com URL. It's a clear indication that this is an article posted on LinkedIn Pulse. As you scroll down, you can see the publisher, his other articles, and the option to follow him. You may also engage, so go ahead and like this article, comment, or even share. Posting an article on LinkedIn is similar to posting a blog on your social media platforms or on your website. The reason why posting an article on LinkedIn is more beneficial for reaching more viewers and boost brand awareness and engagement is that you are using LinkedIn's platform with its own rules and algorithm to reach more people to engage on your article. When you rely on your blog post using your social media platforms or your website, your reach will be limited to just your current followers, while on LinkedIn, it has the potential to reach millions of its LinkedIn members. The reach will still depend on how engaging your article is in the first few minutes that the article is posted, so make sure your content is valuable for your viewers. Most of the time, people will view your content if it's educational and relevant, which makes it valuable to your audience. Here's an example news you can see in your feed. As we check out the article, you will view these lines, the professional news you need to know now. Your viewers on LinkedIn are professionals who are willing to learn, grow, and expand their network. For business owners, influencers, and startup businesses, posting content as an article on LinkedIn Pulse is a great way to reach your audience, giving value to them and engage with them. Now that you have learned what is LinkedIn Pulse, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is creating content on LinkedIn. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about creating content on LinkedIn. Your goal in creating content is to make it educational, interesting, and related to your audience so they will consider reading your content and follow you, since your posts are valuable to them. You can create content in a text-based form with images or upload video content. You can talk about your work experience and your professional life. You can start writing about this topic because this is the topic that you know and you actually have experienced it. Create content about some tips and tricks that you can share to the people in your field. You can also talk about your company, what you love about working with them, the environment and the learnings you acquire from working with them. Never talk about the bad side you have observed happening within your company. Next, link articles that are connected to your field in addition to your content. Include your opinions if you have any, or just include any recommendations in your content. Talk about the leading professionals in your field of specialty, and you can link them to your content. They could even share it, and all of his network will be able to see your content, expanding your audience reach. Next, you can talk about educational topics that you know so that people can learn about it. People are much more interested to view content that will benefit them, which gives them value. So take note of the tips for creating valuable content. It will help your LinkedIn profile to be seen by viewers as someone who is knowledgeable, and these people would want to follow you and be a part of your network. They would like to see more of your work, your future content, and tips to share, because they know that they will learn something from your posts. Now that you have learned these tips about creating content on LinkedIn, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is using videos to grow your personal brand. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about using videos to grow your personal brand. Videos are a great way to reach more audience and make people engage with your post. Videos will easily get people's attention. They will instantly click on your content, listen and watch your short video, and understand your message clearly. People browsing on the internet nowadays have a short attention span. Especially people on LinkedIn are professionals who are busy with their lives and will allot just a few minutes of their time to browse their social media accounts. So make every second of your video count. Don't waste a few seconds blabbering about a topic. In addition, videos can instantly establish rapport with your audience. People will see you, how you look, and how confident you deliver your message. They can easily connect with you in a very personal level. Make sure you talk in a way that you believe what you're saying is true and not in a tone of being unsure of the information that comes out of your mouth. In capturing videos to post on your LinkedIn, make sure you wear a presentable outfit. Wear a decent outfit. You have to make people want to listen and watch your video that makes you look like an expert to your field of specialty. This will help in seeing you as an authority, confident and knowledgeable about what you're saying. People will trust you. Also, choose a good background that is simple and will not distract your viewers to look at your background more than they will listen and look at you while you talk. Review your topic. Before you start recording your video, make sure that you have studied that particular topic that you will talk about. Make a list of key points as your guide. This will help you look very confident enough to let your audience know that you're an expert of this topic and they will listen to you. Let's go to our LinkedIn profile. Here's one of the sources that I follow. As you can see, he's using video to grow his personal brand, giving valuable content to his viewers. Now that you have learned these tips about using videos to grow your personal brand, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to craft content for LinkedIn Pulse. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to craft content for LinkedIn Pulse. Let's get started. LinkedIn's members are all professionals who are willing to learn, grow, and expand their network. It is important to craft your content so that these professionals will consider reading your content. Tip number 1. Decide what topic you will create content on. The hardest part of creating content is starting on the first step. There are huge options of topics to choose from. Choose the topic or niche that you know, your skill, your experience, or your professional work. Start with something that you know. Tip number 2. Write a compelling title. This will determine if your audience will click on your content or not. Even if you have really good content, with lots of key points and values that a reader can learn about, you won't be able to catch the attention of your audience if you don't craft your title properly. An example is, how a 20-year-old managed to earn a 5-figure sale from these 3 strategy tips. Next, 4 steps to a great cover letter that hooks employers to call you. Tip number 3. Create an image for your content. The recommended size is 600 by 322 pixels. You can use free web apps like Canva.com where you can access ready-made templates for your desired images. You can use this to customize your image. An image will help your content to get more views rather than just a pure text-based content. Tip number 4. Start writing a draft of your article. Start by creating 3 to 4 sentences per paragraph. That way, it will be easier for your readers to digest your message rather than trying to read 6 or more sentences in a paragraph. Don't try to beat around the bush. Be clear on what your message is. Include a few stories within your content. That way, people will be more excited to continue reading as people love to read stories. Add examples so that people will understand clearly what you're trying to tell them. Tip number 5. Add a call to action link to your article so that when people want to learn more, they can click your link to redirect them to your website or your social networks aside from LinkedIn. Tip number 6. Ask someone to review your content. Before you hit the publish button, ask your friend to read your content, but make sure this person has all the time in the world to read your content. By taking into consideration his opinion about your content, you will be able to know if your content is good enough to be published or needs more revision. Now that you have learned these tips about how to craft content for LinkedIn Pulse, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is writing effective and engaging articles. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about writing effective and engaging articles. You can write content on LinkedIn, but there will be a time that it will not get more reach, views, and engagement from your network, no matter how good your writing is. Here are some tips that can help you make your writing effective and get more engagements. Tip number 1. The article should have a clear and an attention-grabbing headline. The headline should clearly describe what the article is all about. You may include keywords related to your field so that it's possible to be included in the keyword searches from professionals related to your industry. Tip number 2. As much as possible, write the articles in smaller chunks of paragraphs, because people on the internet don't have time to read big chunks of text, and this will turn them off. It's good to divide your articles in subheadlines and subsections so that people can scan through your article even if they have a short amount of time to check and decide to read the whole article or not. They should be able to understand what your article is about and what your major points are. Tip number 3. Write with a very simple language. Even if you are an expert on the language, make sure to use easy-to-understand words, phrases that makes up the sentences of your paragraphs. People don't want to have a reading experience that is difficult for them. They don't have time to search for that complex word just to know what it means. So write as if 8th graders are reading your article and would easily understand it. Tip number 4. Use tools to help you check your grammar. One tool you can use that can help you check your grammar errors is the software called Grammarly. It's free to use, but if you have the budget, you can purchase the paid version, which has more advanced features compared to the free version. The free version is also helpful if you decide to use it. Don't just rely on writing manually on your own. Before you post your article, make sure to proofread your article at least once. Now that you have learned these tips about writing effective and engaging articles, it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is marketing with pages on LinkedIn. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about setting up a LinkedIn page. Let's get started. Log into your LinkedIn account. Under the Work menu, look for the Create a Company Page menu. You will see this Create a LinkedIn Page where you can choose the type of page you're going to create. Options are small business, where the employees are fewer than 200, medium to large business with more than 200 employees, showcase page, and an educational institution page. Let's choose small business. This is the page where you need to enter the information about your page. Input your name. As you can see, the name you type will also be the LinkedIn public URL. If you have a business website, you can input it here. Under Company Details, select your industry, company size, and company type. Under Profile Details, you can upload your logo located in your drive. Take note of the recommended size for your logo. You can add a tagline here. As you can see, there's an example tagline here describing an accounting firm. As you upload your logo and input your tagline, you can see the preview of your logo, company name, industry, and tagline here. Then click this checkbox to complete the form and click the Create Page button. Fill in your company page. Click this button to enter the details of your page. Under Header, click Page Info. If you haven't typed in your tagline yet, you can input it here now. Your tagline should include what your business does and what is your business about. Once you're done, click Save. Next, click Buttons. As you click the custom button, you will be able to add a button under the tagline. When you click the button name, you have the options Contact Us, Learn More, Register, Sign Up, or Visit Website. Let's choose Visit Website. Then enter your website URL here. You can see the preview in this area. Click Save. From your page, the button we added is displayed here. When viewers visit our page and click this button, they will be directed to the website URL we added earlier. Under About, click Overview. Input the description of your business. This is a summary of what your business does and how it can provide service to your customers. Remember to write a good summary. Use keywords relevant to your business so it will make your page SEO friendly. Add your website here, the number where the customers can reach you, and the year your business is founded. Click Save. Locations. You can add a location here if you have multiple branches of your business with different locations. If you click the Add a Location button, you may add a country, street address, city, state, and location name. Hashtags. Hashtags on LinkedIn work in a similar way as Twitter and Instagram, which is to categorize content. So you can use hashtags to search for similar posts with similar hashtags in their content. You may include up to 3 hashtags to associate with your page. Some hashtag examples are hashtag Cafe Rusco. This could be your company name. Hashtag hot coffee. Hashtag organic coffee. Make sure there are no spaces in between words. Featured groups. You can add other groups on LinkedIn that you want to showcase on your page, which is up to 10 groups. Manage languages. You can add multiple languages on the drop-down menu. Next, add people to manage the page. Let's add people to be the admin of this page. Click the admin tools. Under Manage, click Page Admin. In this field, enter the name of the person you are granting access to be an admin of this page. Upload a cover photo. You can also make your custom cover photo using a free web app called Canva. As an admin, you can view the page's analytics to check how many people visit your page, new followers, post impressions, and call to action button clicks. In addition, you may click the Analytics menu here, which gives you more detailed analytics regarding visitors, updates, and followers. Having a LinkedIn page for your business or company will make it possible to post updates within your company that will inform your followers, clients, and customers about your company's latest news and updates. Professionals who are members on LinkedIn can follow your page and get updates directly on their LinkedIn feed. You'll be able to reach your audience and let them engage with you. Now that you have learned these tips about setting up a LinkedIn page, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is LinkedIn page posting strategy. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about LinkedIn page posting strategy. Having a business or company LinkedIn page is the first step to building your brand. We need to post content on our LinkedIn page so that it will be able to grow our followers and reach more people to know more about our brand and products or services that we offer. Tip number 1. Identify your target market. It will be a lot easier to create content if you know the right audience who will benefit your brand, has interests that your brand offers, and are possible clients or customers who can use your services. Tip number 2. Plan your content. Think about the topics for your content that your audience will be able to appreciate reading about them. This makes it valuable to your audience. People view posts that help them learn, the tips that they can apply to their everyday lives, and the topics that are interesting and entertaining to them. Tip number 3. Create a weekly calendar plan of what to post. This makes your content organized. In addition, your post will be consistent, and your followers will see your post every day on their LinkedIn feed. Being consistent is important for brand awareness, and your post will have more reach and engagement. Tip number 4. Know when your target market is online. You can experiment on what time does your post get more reach and engagement. The best time to post your content is when your target audiences are currently browsing their feed, so that your content gets more engagement from the first few minutes that it was posted. Your posts will be prioritized by LinkedIn to show your content to more people, as this action will tell LinkedIn that your post is engaging to more audience and it deserves more reach. Tip number 5. Add call to action link. When your posts are seen by your audience, they will be able to click on a link where they can read about the full article for that post, the full video episode for that post, or a landing page where they can input their contact information. This will give them the option to do an action if they want to learn more. Tip number 6. Add hashtags. You can create your own hashtag specific for your company so that people will use it when they want to tag your business or your company page. You can also include trending hashtags that you think is related to your post. This will increase your post's searchability. It's a good practice to create a regular schedule of posting your content on your LinkedIn pages, as well as making a list of topics that should be enough to cover 2 weeks of posting. That way, you will be able to reach your audience frequently, create brand awareness, and make more people engage and follow your page. Now that you have learned these tips about LinkedIn page posting strategy, it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is LinkedIn groups. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 6th chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, which is all about LinkedIn groups. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to set up a LinkedIn group. LinkedIn groups are a great place on LinkedIn to promote your business, products or services, connect with your old and new customers, and expand your network. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Determine the objective of your LinkedIn group. Think of the reasons why you are creating a group on LinkedIn. Is it for sharing information with your departmental group, project team, employment network, or for lead generation? There are lots of reasons you can use a group for. Write down what is your reason. Tip number 2. How can this group help and give value to its members? Make a list and write a short description of this topic, so it will be clear what type of content you can share with your members, as well as the content that you would expect them to post here. Add keywords that are related to your business or industry so that your group will be seen more in search results. Tip number 3. Set the rules for the group so that members can expect the limitations and what kind of posts are allowed. Let's go to our LinkedIn account and see how to set up a LinkedIn group. Under the Work menu, click Groups. Click Create a New Group button. Here you can input the details of your group. Input the group name. About this group, we should answer the question, what is the purpose of your group? And group rules to set the tone and expectations of your group. Under Privacy, you can set this to Standard or Unlisted. For Standard, the group will be visible in search results and members can invite other members to join, while Unlisted does not make your group appear in search results and only group admins can invite members to join. Click the camera icon to upload the logo for your group. Also, you can click the pencil icon to upload the cover photo for your group. Once you're done, click the Create button. LinkedIn groups provide a place where you can promote your business with the products and services you offer. Having a LinkedIn group will make you create a place where you can get leads for your business. If you own the group, you will make yourself be known and people will be aware of who you are. The group will have similar interests, so you are expanding your network and you can market to your ideal audience. Now that you have learned these tips about how to set up a LinkedIn group, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to grow your LinkedIn group. See you there!
Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to grow your LinkedIn group. LinkedIn groups will be much more helpful to your business once you have gained a huge number of followers for your business. Follow these tips to help you grow your LinkedIn group. Tip number 1. Promote your group on your website and other social media networks. It's easier to promote on other social media platforms since posting in direct messaging on other people are not limited. You can message your followers to join your group by giving them your LinkedIn group URL. Tip number 2. Find someone who could be the admin of your group. It could be an employee from your business or a trusted colleague. You can also ask your employees to join the group as they can add to the number of members of your group. You will need help to manage your group in the future when it grows. Tip number 3. On your LinkedIn profile, create engaging content that will make the viewers of your post have the urgency to join your group. They will learn the benefits of joining and being a member of the group, since it's free and they will be engaging with the same like-minded people on LinkedIn. Tip number 4. Make sure to include a call to action link that directs people to your LinkedIn group, so that it will be easier for them to find your group and request to join. Tip number 5. Request invite to your LinkedIn connections. If you have selected connections where these are people you know, you have worked with before, or your current colleagues and employer, you can invite them to join your group. They are your first level connections where you can directly message them on LinkedIn. Tip number 6. Search for a group on LinkedIn similar to your group. Join that group, and once you're a member, make sure to contribute valuable information to the group. Later, you can invite connections inside the group who comments on your group posts and replies on your post comments as they have engaged with you. Growing your LinkedIn group will help your business create a network full of targeted audience. By providing content that will help your members, will give them a sense that they are happy to be part of the group. Later, they will promote your group and invite connections they know to join your group, causing your network to continue expanding. Now that you have learned these tips about how to grow your LinkedIn group, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to manage your LinkedIn group. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to manage your LinkedIn group. It is important to manage your group so that it will maintain the harmony of your group discussion and continuous growth of the group. Here are some tips you can follow. Tip number 1. Screen every profile of those who request for joining the group. When you check everybody's profile, you will be able to make sure that you have checked everyone to be a suitable candidate for being a member of the group. It will save you time to filter spams and lurkers who would just promote sales pitch within your group. Tip number 2. Be an active moderator. Once you have manually checked every request to join your group, send a welcome message to new members. In that way, they will appreciate you taking the time to send them a personalized message. Tip number 3. Enforce the group rules consistently. You must be able to implement your group rules at all times. It's up to you if you will give a warning or kick the rule benders right away. Doing so will let everyone know that they should respect the rules if they want to stay as a member of the group. If you have assigned other members as an admin, make sure that he will also moderate the group and be tough to those who would not respect the rules. Tip number 4. Be on the lookout for promotion of products or services that are not related to the group. These people might be joining groups just to advertise their sales pitch. Tip number 5. Be on the lookout for people who offend other members, as these people will just destroy the harmony of your group discussion. You can handle them properly by messaging them privately and give instructions so they could avoid such dilemma. Tell them that we want to keep our group united. Remind them that we want to keep our community full of positive topics to discuss. So continue managing your LinkedIn group so it will continue to grow and expand. Now that you have learned these tips about how to manage your LinkedIn group, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is keeping your LinkedIn group active and engaging. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about keeping your LinkedIn group active and engaging. As a group owner, you have to do the necessary steps for your LinkedIn group to have an engaging environment for your members. Tip number 1. Give a warm welcome to every new member. Personalize the message to establish rapport with your new member. Make them feel comfortable with the group. You'll be surprised that they might ask for a connection with you on LinkedIn. That's in addition to your network. Also, orient them with the rules of the group so that they will avoid bending the regulations. Tip number 2. Start posting a topic in your group. While you're still in the process of inviting new members and growing your group, you should be the first one to post content. Research on what your target market's interests are and have the content ready for that topic. Start with open-ended posts to start encouraging the flow of the discussion. Tip number 3. Participate in group discussion topics. As a group owner, you should start initiating the conversation so that it continuously gets more comments and lets other members participate with the discussion too. Tip number 4. Ask your co-moderators to brainstorm with you. Lead a private discussion about what they can come up with to suggest and contribute to the group every week or every other week. This depends on the need to do such an activity. Doing this will keep ideas fresh and it will add to your content ideas too. Tip number 5. Mention the experts. If you have a member on your LinkedIn group who is an expert on a particular topic, mention him in the ongoing discussion. He will be able to give his opinions, share ideas, and experiences that can be helpful to all. This will benefit your members and your group harmony discussion as well. Tip number 6. Recognize people for their group participation. People who get recognition for a job well done are more eager to repeat that activity that caused that recognition. Maintaining your group needs your time and focus. Be patient and time will come that your group members will grow but still maintaining a harmonious group discussion. So it's important that while you're in the stage of growing your group, you can come up with ideas that will keep your LinkedIn group effective. Now that you have learned these tips about keeping your LinkedIn group active and engaging, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to get people to post in your group. See you there!
Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to get people to post in your group. Inviting more people on your LinkedIn group is not enough to make it grow successfully. To consider it successful, you must notice that your group members are posting content on their own, supporting each other, and engaging within the group. This keeps the momentum of your group alive. Here are some tips that you can follow. Tip number 1. Ask questions. Always initiate asking questions to your members regarding what they think of your latest posts, what their insights are, and what particular topics do they find interesting to engage with. Tip number 2. Be the first to set an example. Be their leader. Always exert effort to give value to your members first. When they've been regularly seeing your posts, they will have the idea of what type of posts they can share as a contribution to the group. Tip number 3. Allot time for your members. As a group owner, be supportive of your members' initiatives to post on your group. Whether it's their first time to post content, like and comment on their post. Make sure that your comments make sense and it adds more value to their post. It's also a good practice to mention someone in your group who can add more insight to that topic. Tip number 4. Share success stories. Everybody loves stories, and everybody has their ups and downs. We empathize with people who we think are at the lowest point of their lives, but later strive to achieve their success today. It inspires everybody, and they would even share that same story in their network. Tip number 5. Always thank people who share their content in your group. Always be reminded that you can make a person's day by giving positive reinforcements. This action will motivate your members to post more in your group, since they have gained a sense of belonging and acceptance in your group. If you want to make your group interesting, always give valuable information to your members. That way, they will keep on coming back to your group to check if there are new interesting topics where they can learn something from. Now that you have learned these tips about how to get people to post in your group, it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is managing your contacts. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 7th chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, which is managing your contacts on LinkedIn. In this lesson, we're going to talk about finding your ideal contacts on LinkedIn. It is important to know where to look for ideal contacts here on LinkedIn, so let's get started. Tip number 1. Join LinkedIn groups. Use the search bar to look for keywords related to your industry. Once you're a member of the group, browse inside the group and check the posts. You may check each of the members' profiles who posts content in the group. You will be able to assess their profile if they belong to your ideal contacts or not. Tip number 2. Use your email contacts. On your My Network menu, you can choose Contacts and you will get the list of contacts that are connected with your email. LinkedIn will use the information to suggest relevant connections for your network. You can even search these contacts on the search bar. They might even have a LinkedIn account and you can ask for a connection and add a note of how you know them. Tip number 3. Browse your first connections network. LinkedIn allows you to view your first-level connections network, which is your second-level connections. Browse the list of their connections and check each profile to assess if they could be your ideal contacts. Tip number 4. Post an article on LinkedIn Pulse. Post content that will interest your ideal audience. Once they engage, you have found another set of connections to add as your ideal contacts on LinkedIn. Tip number 5. Post content using your profile that will attract your ideal audience. When people engage with your post, you will be able to see their profile. Assess their profile to check if you can add them to your ideal contacts on LinkedIn. Tip number 6. Search for company pages related to your industry. You can browse a particular company and look at its company employees. Then browse each of their profiles to see if they are suited to be your ideal contacts on LinkedIn. Let's go to your LinkedIn profile. On your LinkedIn profile, you can also use the All Filters menu on LinkedIn for a customized search depending on your criteria. Under the search bar, click People. Then click All People Filters. You can filter your search by the level of connections, connections of, locations, or you can type a country to add or choose among these options. Then current companies, past companies, industries, language, school, and contact interests. When you see a text box, you can also add a keyword to each field. For example, under industry, you can browse through other industries here. Once you're done, click apply. That is how easy you can find your ideal contacts on LinkedIn. Remember to introduce yourself and make a personalized note for every connection you make. Now that you have learned these tips about finding your ideal contacts on LinkedIn, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is sending a good connect request. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about sending a good connect request. By now, you probably have crafted and completed your LinkedIn profile the way we have taught you in the previous chapters. That will attract potential connection requests on your profile. If you would notice how these people send you a connect request, you probably will see examples of the proper and improper way of creating your personalized note, depending on what your purpose of connecting, how you are both connected, or how you found their profile. There are 300 characters available for your personalized note when you send a connect request. So make use of it properly to make a successful LinkedIn connection request. Let's check out some example templates depending on the reason for connection. Mutual connection. Hello, John. I believe we do have a mutual connection here on LinkedIn. Do you know Mike Brent? We both are members of the music society in our area. I see that you're into music and a sound engineer. Maybe if you are in the area, we could share ideas about music production. I would love to talk about mixing specifics that would contribute to a good sound mix. Regards, Keith. Mutual group. Hello, Mike. I noticed that we are both in the same LinkedIn group, Video Editors, and I really enjoyed the video that you posted. Your creativity is amazing. I would love to see more of your work, as it moves me to create more videos where I can get more inspiration from. I would love to keep in touch here on LinkedIn. Regards, Sally. Same profession. Hello, Christine. I'm also an operating room nurse, and I came across your profile here on LinkedIn. I think I could learn more from you based on your experience in working abroad with the same field. I believe I could get some tips and advice from your experience in your current hospital. I know we both are busy, but I would love to keep in touch here on LinkedIn. Regards, Ella. Same university. Hello, Micah. I noticed that you also graduated from the same university. We met once during our university event. I'm a computer science major and would love to hear more about your work with Google. I will be in this area this month, and if you let me know when you're available, we could meet up to catch up and have coffee. Also, I would love to keep in touch here on LinkedIn. Regards, Ellie. Previous co-worker. Hello, Mel. How are you? If you still remember, we both worked at the university hospital. I would like to thank you for helping me out during our shift. You were the best in dealing with IV insertions in our floor. If you have time, it will be a great pleasure to catch up, and I would love to keep in touch with you here on LinkedIn. Regards, Cynthia. Someone you met professionally. Hello, Chris. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I thank Alvin for introducing us. I would like to hear more about your specialty, as I know that it can help me in my career too. I would love to keep in touch here on LinkedIn. Regards, Tony. That is how easy you can send good connection requests on LinkedIn. You can still personalize the note in your own words, but as long as you use these ideas for your templates, your request is likely to be accepted. Remember to make your request polite, professional, and personalized. Now that you have learned these tips about sending a good connect request, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is downloading your LinkedIn contacts. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about downloading your LinkedIn contacts. You may have been a LinkedIn member for years now and have expanded your network connections. There will come a time that you would want to get all your LinkedIn contacts and export them to Excel as a CSV file. LinkedIn has a feature that allows you to download your contacts, provided that they have changed their privacy setting to allow you to download their email. Now let me show you how you can edit that setting. Go to your profile. Under the Me icon, go to Settings and Privacy. Under Privacy, choose How Others See Your Profile and Network Information. Then look for Who Can See Your Email Address. Click to see the setting. This displays your email address that you used to register your LinkedIn account. You can change this setting to allow your connections to download your email in their data export. This setting is set to No as default. When we click this and set to Yes, our first-level connections on LinkedIn will be able to download our email address as a CSV file. Now let me show you how you can download your contacts here on LinkedIn. Go to your Profiles, Settings, and Privacy. Under Privacy, look for How LinkedIn Uses Your Data. Then click Getting a Copy of Your Data. Here you will see the options for accessing a copy of your data. Click this. Choose the Connections checkbox. Then click the Request Archive button. Enter your password. Within 10 minutes, you will receive an email from LinkedIn with the link to download the file. Now let's check our email. As you can see, LinkedIn has already sent an email that our request to download our Connections contact info is now ready to download. Now we can download it straight to our drive. When you open the file, you'll be able to see this info. That is how easy you can download your contacts on LinkedIn. The file you have downloaded can be your backup in case you will be needing to access it in the future. Now that you have learned about how you can download your LinkedIn contacts, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to find email addresses of your leads. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to find email addresses of your leads. Recruiters on LinkedIn are probably spending their day searching for potential candidates for the company's career opportunities. They might have the premium account on LinkedIn for them to send in-mail messages to their potential candidates, but sometimes they would want to send an email to make it more professional. When you check your leads profile, you will be able to see the contact info link just below their heading. When you click on it, you will be able to see their contact info, including their email address if you have successfully connected with them. This is provided that they have changed their privacy setting to let their connections see their email address. Now let me show you how to edit that setting. Under the Me icon, go to Settings and Privacy. Under Privacy, choose How Others See Your Profile and Network Information. Look for Who Can See Your Email Address. Now click to see the setting. This displays your email address that you used to register your LinkedIn account. When you click this drop-down menu, you have the options Only Visible to Me, First-Degree Connections, First and Second-Degree Connections, or anyone on LinkedIn. So depending on the option that you choose, you can allow your connections or only you can see your email address under your contact info link. That is how easy you can find email addresses of your leads on LinkedIn. Remember to make a connection first in order for you to view more of their contact info, including their email address. Now that you have learned about how to find email addresses of your leads, it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is messaging your leads. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 8th chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, which is messaging your leads. In this lesson, we're going to talk about correctly reaching out to a contact through messages. LinkedIn messaging allows you to interact with any of your LinkedIn connections. You can send messages to anyone on LinkedIn only when they are on your first-level connection, and LinkedIn members within the groups you are a member of as you engage with them. When you try browsing your first-level connections network, which is your second-level connection, you won't be able to send them a message unless you can successfully connect with them. When you're not connected to a LinkedIn member, you have the option to use InMail if your LinkedIn account is premium. To properly reach out to your contact through messages, follow these steps as your guide. Go to your LinkedIn profile, click the My Network menu, and click Connections. This will give you the list of your first-level connections on LinkedIn. Beside their name, you can see the message button. Let's try to click one. You can use this message button to send them a personal message. Here's another way to do it. Click the name of the person that you want to contact. In their profile, you will be able to see the message button. As you click the button, You can compose your message, and when you're done, click send. But before you send a message, you must personalize every message depending on your leads. Leverage your mutual connection. If you want to connect with a LinkedIn member who is a direct first-level connection of your first-level connection, in short, that is your second-level connection, you may ask them to introduce you to that person. Since your connection knows you, and as he introduces you to his connection that you want to connect with, there's a huge possibility of a successful connection. And you might be able to connect and message that LinkedIn member once you are connected. When you're already connected, you can message them in a way that you're introducing how you and your mutual connection know each other professionally. That way, you will catch your prospect's interest and attention. Whenever you have a successful connection with a LinkedIn member, send them a message where you thank them for accepting your connection. Use WIIFM. What's in it for me? The message has to be about your prospect. Your prospects do not care about how long you have been part of a company, your products or services, and how great your company is. They only care about what you can offer them. So don't make it about you and make it about them. Here's an example of a message talking all about you. So this is an example of what not to send. Now here's an example of a message talking about what you can offer to your prospect. Start with how you appreciate them accepting your connection. Then indicate a possible problem that your prospect might encounter and how you can help them. Craft your message by not being too pitchy like a salesman. People hate it when the reason why you approach them is to sell them something. This example is being too pitchy, instantly offering your services. By messaging this way, you won't get a response from your prospect. In this example, you're building rapport using the topics that you have learned from their profile and pointing out the benefit that they can get from working with you without the hassle of going through the long way of reaching that benefit. Give value to your leads. You can use their profile's headline and share a link to an article that could benefit your prospect. Indicate the reason why it is helpful to them so that it will spark more of their interest. When someone messages you, you can send them a reply via the messaging window on the lower right corner of your LinkedIn feed or profile. That is how you can easily reach out to any of your contacts on LinkedIn. Using the messaging feature of LinkedIn, you will be able to contact your network connections directly. Your goal is to make your prospect engage, so properly craft your message that you think will make them respond. Now that you have learned about correctly reaching out to a contact through messages, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is how to schedule appointments through LinkedIn. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to schedule appointments through LinkedIn. After you have created a successful connection with your potential leads, the first thing you would do is message them. You would build rapport with your leads and thank them for accepting the connection. Once you have shared value to your leads, like sending them a link to an article that could help them in their profession, you will make your leads feel that you are one of their valuable connections where they can build a professional relationship with. You have caught their attention, interest with what you can offer, and gain their trust. Your number one goal is to make your prospects want to ask more about what you said, making them curious of how your service can help them. Proceed to the next step once you believe your prospect is hooked to your message and wants to know more. The next step is to schedule an appointment. Your goal is to make your prospect say yes. So don't ask this question directly. Would you like to set up a meeting? You would probably get a no from asking that, unless you have built a really good relationship with that prospect and he is interested to know more about what you can offer them. If you're just starting to build your relationship with your prospect, give them options that lead to where you want them to choose from. Here's an example. Give choices from Mondays to Fridays. You may ask, which do you prefer, Monday or Wednesday? Mondays could be busy for some people because it's the start of their week and they need to deal with work-related stuff, so give your prospect a second option as your ideal day to meet up with them. They probably won't choose Monday and go for your second option instead. Give time options. Give an earlier time and a few hours later than your first time option. You may ask, Do you prefer 10 a.m. or 3 p.m.? Your prospect could be busy in the morning, so set your second time which you think he could free his time as he could have lesser workloads at that time. Give place options. Offer to meet up in a place near his area or office, then offer an option that is near your area or office, so that when the prospect has a very busy schedule and has to go back to work right away, he can choose the option near his office. Determine how long the appointment meeting will last. If it will be a short meeting, you can always give the option of having something to drink like tea or coffee. The ambience is relaxing and will add to your prospect's comfort with you. If you will be having a longer meeting, you can give an option where you can have a peaceful meal. That way, you can have a longer time to discuss with a prospect as you have a meal with them. By offering options to let your prospect choose, you are making him feel that he is the one making decisions for this meeting. Now that you have learned about how to schedule appointments through LinkedIn, it's time to proceed to the next topic, which is following up correctly. See you there! Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about following up your leads correctly. There are times when marketers who have successfully made a connection with their LinkedIn prospects are too aggressive to make a sale. They would give the facts of the product and how it benefits the prospect, but the problem is, the prospect doesn't know you and you haven't gained their trust yet. How would they purchase something from someone they don't know? They probably are interested with your product, but the timing is not right. They might not be looking for a demo or buying today, but soon they will. You just have to approach them the right way at the right time. People are likely to buy a product or avail your services when they keep on receiving facts about it for several times. They might still be researching about you, your products, searching for reviews and how it can really help them. So give them time. You have to follow up your prospects correctly to make them say yes. There are different types of prospects depending on how they respond to you. Let's look at each of them and how you can deal with each type. Prospect number 1. These prospects will not waste time and would inform you to send more details or set up a meeting, and they usually are buyers up front. You won't have a problem following up with them. You're all set and just made your successful sale. You can follow up with them asking on their reviews about the product. Ask their feedback regarding how it benefits them. They'll be happy to inform you about it if they really like it. You're not stopping at that one successful sale with that client. You must keep on nurturing that client as he might know people who would love your product and recommend it to them. Prospect number 2. Prospects who are busy to respond. These prospects might be aware of your product and the solution it can offer them, but they are too busy with their lives to reply to your message. They might have seen your message, but at that moment, they could be doing work-related stuff or at home taking care of their children. So do some research about your prospect. Check their website and other social media accounts. Look for common ground that you can mention in your follow-up message. Here's an example. Hi prospect. I looked at your website's products. What if I tell you that you can still increase your sale by 10% more by using our... Then mention the benefits of your service. I believe we can help you achieve those numbers. And mention how it can help them. Prospect number 3. These prospects have responded to your message, but you haven't heard from them since. They probably are interested, but something came up and their priority has changed. They're still interested, but they need to focus on other stuff rather than what you can offer them. So here's what you can do. Send this message, for example, Hi prospect. I know that we had a point in the schedule last week, but something came up that our meeting was cancelled. I do have available time this week. Are you free on Monday or Wednesday around 10 a.m. or 3 p.m.? If you prefer near your office, it will be okay. If they respond to make the meeting possible, that's good. But if they had reasons to postpone the meeting, respect their decision. What you can do is keep on following them up timely. You might be surprised that after a long wait, they would set a schedule to meet up with you, so be patient. Following up your potential clients demands your time, effort, patience, and persistence. Remember to follow up with the intent to give value to your prospects every time you send them a follow-up. Always find good, interesting topics that they could get value from. That way, they will not get annoyed upon seeing your name pop up as you message them and asking them when they would want to meet up to know more about what you can offer. When they know that they can learn something from you, they will always be eager to read your messages. Later, they will be the one to decide to set a meeting with you. Not all prospects have the free time to squeeze you in their schedule, so there are times that your appointments will be rescheduled or delayed. Don't take it personally. Now that you have learned these tips about following up correctly, it's time to proceed to the next chapter, which is LinkedIn advertising. See you there! Hello guys! Welcome to the 9th chapter of LinkedIn Marketing Hero, which is LinkedIn advertising. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the overview of LinkedIn advertising. LinkedIn is the best platform to advertise if you are targeting professionals who could be interested in your products or services to offer. If you find solutions that solves the problems of most business owners or professionals, then LinkedIn is the place that you can test that. There are different LinkedIn ad formats: sponsored content, sponsored email, and text ads. With sponsored content, you can advertise and target professionals using native ads in their newsfeed. It comes in different formats: video ads, single image ads, and carousel ads. Video ads are used to create brand awareness. The most viewed ads are video ads. Make it a habit to create video ads for your campaigns. You will be able to catch your audience attention more with your videos compared to a single image ad. Single image ads drive traffic to your page or website. Carousel ads create an interactive story that leads the audience to take an action. You may also use carousel ads, which has more than one image that you can browse in a particular ad, that are great for storytelling with a sequence. Most ads that you may notice on your feed are ad campaigns with objectives that drive brand awareness with the Learn More call to action button or a link to their website. Educational videos generating video views. Free product trials or free downloads. These ads will require you to fill up a lead generation form to get your information in exchange for the free stuff you will receive. With sponsored email, you can advertise and reach highly qualified professionals with this unique ad. You can deliver personalized content as an advertisement through the LinkedIn Messenger. Your audience will receive your sponsored email message only when they are active on LinkedIn. You can promote registrations to webinars, downloads to free content like ebooks, increase conversions with your products and services. With text ads, you can easily create your ads, target the professionals you want to reach, and just pay for the ads that work. We'll view some examples of ads later in this lesson. Let's proceed to targeting. Targeting. LinkedIn demographics offer the best targeting to your ideal audience since you can target by their job title, job seniority, company name, company size, industry, department, skills, gender, and age. Take note that LinkedIn prospects are not ready to make a sale compared to other platforms having ads. What you are targeting on LinkedIn are professionals. They are more concerned about their career and their work experience. So if you can offer a solution that could help in their career, business, or workload, then you would get high conversion rates for your ads. A good offer that will give you your audience their information in return is something that they could get for free. This could be an ebook, a webinar, or a 5-day free course. Let's see some example ads in our LinkedIn feed. As you browse your feed, you will come across ads like this one. As you can see, the promoted word is in this area. This is what the ad offers. When you click the Learn More call to action button, you will be directed to their website. Let's check another sponsored ad. This is a video ad, and as you can see, the purpose of this ad is to view their career opportunities and apply to their company. You can also click the Learn More call to action button, which directs you to their LinkedIn company page. You will see a link to check out their career opportunities if you're looking for a job. This is a single image ad where you are directed to their landing page. You can learn about the short course they offer and input your details here. Next, this single image ad lets you download a free copy of B2B research on practical tactics on how to best impact a purchase decision. You also need to input your information to receive your copy in exchange for the free download. This ad has a call to action button for you to sign up. It will ask your email address and phone number, and as you scroll down, your LinkedIn information is included here. When you sign up, you will have access to their free trial. On the right side of your feed, you can see that this is a text ad. You can click the three dots to go to the ad options. You can report this ad if it's not interesting, you have seen the same ad too often, or you think it's something else. On the top part of your feed, you will also see a text ad. When you click this text ad, it will direct you to another website where you can download a free brochure from them. Let's check another ad. This text ad lets you download a free magazine after you input your information in this form. Now let's see examples for sponsored email ads. On your messaging window, click one of these messages with the word sponsored. You will be able to see the sponsored email ad. Here's the content, and this is the call to action button to learn more. Let's click another sponsored email ad. This is an ad for business owners looking for a new office. You can click this call to action button to book a tour of the office space. So those are example ads you might encounter on LinkedIn. So what makes a person check your LinkedIn ad? You have to relate to your audience pain, determine their curiosity, and address their problem. When they see your ad, they will be hooked instantly because they can relate to that problem you are presenting. Make sure you give them the value to that problem you addressed. They probably are convinced that they will be getting the solution from you. Congratulations for finishing the course! By applying the tips that you have learned from every chapter, you probably have improved your LinkedIn by this time now. Thank you and have a great day!
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and go to technicforce.com for more tools and training.